How are you? How you feeling this morning?
I'm good.
Yeah?
But I'm tired.
I felt like I was the one who competed last night. I didn't even compete.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wait,
There was so much energy. It was so hyped. I'm very proud of her, you know, and Simone as well. They did their thing. Obviously, like, there was a lot of ups and downs throughout the whole competition, but man, they came out and pulled out, and I'm really very, very proud of them.
I mean, it's incredible. I saw you getting focused right before one of the apparatus. I think you were like even maybe saying something to yourself. What was there, like a prayer? Is it like a get focused lady? Is like a, what was happening?
It's really just like affirmations because I just have to constantly tell myself that I got this. Like, you got this, just believe in yourself, you're fine. And before floor, I was like, this is the last one you're gonna do. Like, just end it off the right way.
Right.
So I was really happy about it.
Because there was also a lot of time between the last apparatus and then floor. Like at one point I saw you and I was like, oh, she's going up right now. And it was like, no, she's not going up for a minute. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's going on? And that's when I saw you, I noticed you were giving yourself those affirmations. It's important.
Yes.
Do you have superstitions when it comes to a competition? Do either of you have superstitions where you're like, don't look to the left until it's time to go?
She has superstitions with her hair.
I do have, she does my hair, and like, if she doesn't get it right the first time, I'm like, it's gonna be the bad me day.
Yeah, I have to,
It's gonna be a bad day.
And I'm like, is this better? Yeah.
Is this better? Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, so I don't like to look, and then she's like, look, like, make sure it's perfect.
Right, because I don't want to redo it. We got a time crunch. Like, we gotta go.
I mean, it must have been pretty all right last night then.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right?
definitely.
It was good. It was a good one.
It was a good
Well,
one.
It started
off a little, and then I had to be like, wait a minute. I caught it myself, and I was like, oh, Suni, I need you to pull up your camera, please. So I redid it. I did everything for her, so. But
Yeah.
I think
It was
I
fire.
love it. I mean, it was fire. Your performance last night, the competition was insane. I love the moment that you and Simone ran out with the flag. It really is clear that y'all are, the five of y'all are really good friends, that you really do depend on each other, you lean on each other. But what was it like to run out there with Simone after that night, you know what I mean, with that flag?
It was absolutely surreal. I mean, it just like, it felt like a movie, like a moment that you see like in a movie.
Yeah.
Or like a documentary, like not something that happens in real life. So when that happened, like I was so excited, and especially being with Simone, I mean, coming from last Olympics, like we've both had to do so much to get to where we are right now.
Yeah.
And just watching her, I was getting emotional because I had started watching her documentary, but I had to turn it off because I was like, hold on, like it's making me cry.
Yeah.
And so watching her just do the thing, I literally was like, you did it. Like, this is your story.
Y'all did it. I mean, it's incredible. Jordan, I mean, the things that y'all have been up against, the things that y'all have fought through, the conditions y'all have fought through, I mean, it is no small feat, you know what I mean? What does it feel like to be wearing the gold and the golden bronze around your necks right now?
Honestly, it's a surreal moment. I mean, I'm still on cloud 9. I'm like, there's no way, like, I pulled it out of our little, you know, box that they give us, and I was like, there's no way that this is ours. I think it just makes us realize how much we've gone through since 21. Obviously, we didn't have a crowd. There was COVID. We were all going through stuff mentally.
Yeah.
I lost people in my family. Like, there was just, you know, so much that I feel like this medal kind of brought it out in us, and being able to, you know, it's the maturity level of things.
Right.
For sure, our first one, we were all like, oh yeah, like let's go do this, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Olympics. But now I think being able to be on that podium and realize, no, like we did this. This is the job that we need to do. It was a redemption tour, like that's
It was.
that's
Is that what
why
it
we
feels
did
like?
it. Yeah, it's
It
like
was
a
a
redemption
redemption
tour.
tour.
Like, and the redemption tour is still going. Like, we still have people tomorrow, and you know, Sunday and Monday, and oh man,
Can't keep track
oh,
anymore.
it just keeps going. But you know, I'm very happy that I can, you know, proudly wear this gold medal.
Yeah, I mean, and proudly represent, you know?
Yes.
Suni, I'm thinking about the fact that, was it 2023? The kind of year that you had, right? The concerns with your health,
Yeah.
like multiple diagnoses, and then coming back to win the gold and the bronze so far.
Right.
So
She
far.
still got
So
one.
far, you know what I'm saying? Just what that means to you to prove to yourself that not only can you do it, but you can do it at the highest level and achieve the highest level.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this last night. Literally, probably a year ago today, I was laying in a hospital bed, you know, just kind of focusing on my health, not really focusing on the gymnastics aspect, because in my head, I was already convinced that I was done, and it wasn't a dream anymore. I was like trying to live with it, and I was just really in a slump because I didn't know what to do without gymnastics. But as soon as I got the okay and they were like, you can do it, like you can try, I knew that this is what I wanted. And what's crazy, it was only in January. So I've really only been training for like 6 months. Not even a full 6 months because I haven't even really been fully locked in or committed.
So if you were wondering if maybe you could do it too, the answer is probably not. The answer is probably not. We have been loving, like really brought on by you all, the trend on social media of the like people, us regular people trying to do gymnastics the way that y'all do it and all of the fails and things like that. It's been incredible. But I mean, to know that part of your story is unreal. And I know it's gonna fuel so many people, you know what I mean? There's also something we saw in the rehearsal for bars, I think for Team All Around, you dropping on the bars. And the whole crowd, everybody was like, whoa. Jade told us that that's kind of like you wanna have that happen in rehearsal so you have that fall and it's out of your system. Can you explain a little bit about that?
So I don't know why I do that. It's not like intentional, but I usually always mess up my warm-ups. And it's kind of like, I get the bad turn out of the way, and then you go out there and just do like what I'm supposed to do.
Your
like
thing.
I came off that and I was like, why do I keep doing that? And they're like, there's warm-ups for a reason. And I'm like, you're right. But
I mean, we were all like, what? And then Jay was like, no, that's her thing. Like, let my girl
It's typical.
alone.
Whether it's on her nabs or her Jaeger, whichever one.
facts.
It's the truth, the truth. It's incredible.
I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Like, she did it at what, trials? You did it at championships. You did it at classics.
So why not do it at the Olympics?
Right.
Yeah.
In front of my favorite celebrities.
Wait, who was it? Who was there? Who was there and you were like,
Kendall Jenner?
I mean, yeah.
Well, the funny part is we didn't know she was there until we were heading back.
Yeah.
We thought it was just, you know, the NBA, like USA,
Yeah, the basketball
team. We were
Serena
like, oh my
Williams.
gosh, Steph Curry, like Katie, like woohoo.
Yeah.
And then I was like, guys, Kendall Jenner I was scrolling. I was like, guys,
You guys.
Kendall.
You guys.
Jenner.
This is not a drill.
Icon. She was there. My favorite was Miss
Shock.
Queen Latifah was
Oh
there.
my gosh.
I mean, hello?
Yes. Like queen.
Queen, truly.
I love
The
her.
queen.
Also, another queen that y'all seem to, have some favor with, it seems like Beyonce?
She was there?
Well, I mean, she was there.
Wait.
No, I mean, y'all did a
can't
whole
make me excited
visual with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want my life to sometimes be like that, somehow be like that, where you're like, oh yeah, we did do that with Beyonce, right? I almost had forgot about that. But what was that like to get that call that you guys were gonna be a part of the first visual for Cowboy Carter?
Oh, I almost passed out.
She did.
I was on
She's
set
like,
and I was like, guys, there's no way. They're like, Jordan, just come. I said, no, there's no way. It was like, we're literally like, what? That's what I said. I was
Right.
like,
she's
no.
the most Beyonce
like,
stan
there's
I
no
know.
way.
The biggest.
Well, so
he
then
said, hi, Beyonce.
We did it perfect the first
We did
take,
it
too. That's
perfect,
crazy.
so perfect. Like, it was
when
ready
you're-
on
That's when
point.
you're in flow. That's when you're, you know what I mean, doing what you're supposed to be doing. I love that you also compete to her music, and then got this beautiful plaque from her. That was insane.
That was her vinyl, actually.
What was that like?
Well, the whole inspiration of this whole year, after watching her Renaissance tour and like her documentary, it kind of brought this light into me, knowing like life is just life. You should live it, you know, whether you've gone through a lot of things, and seeing her story of how she, from when she was younger, being this childhood star and having to keep that childhood star throughout her life,
Right.
just made me realize like we've been like that, you know, we've been known, we've been seen. So I was like, why don't we do a Renaissance tour in gymnastic style and kind of bring, you know, the music, the Leos, and after that, I don't know, it was like after trials, my mom came at her camp, I believe, and she was like,
Yeah.
hey, there's a gift for you. And I was like, there's a gift for me?
Very good for me.
Huh?
Yeah.
And so I opened it. I was like, there's no way. So yeah, she sent, and she personally wrote that whole thing. And I
Come
was
on.
like, oh my gosh, I feel like,
And then your
I was
mom
gonna
is
pass
like,
out.
oh wait, Michael Jordan is texting you.
literally, no.
Michael
No.
Jordan.
So what happened, I was driving back from practice. This is the story. I was driving back from practice, and I was like, I got this message on a random number, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is happening? So I walked into the house. They weren't even home. I walked in the house, and I was like, it's like, hey, it's Michael Jordan. I was like, somebody's playing with me.
Right. Quit playing on my
way.
phone, Michael
yeah.
Jordan.
Literally, and then he sent this whole thing, so I sent it to my team, and I was like, you know, what's happening, long story short, they looked through it and they were like, no, like that's actually him. And I was like, you're lying.
What
So
did
then
you
I
say back?
texted him back and
What did
I
you
was
say
like,
back?
OMG, I have no words right now. Like, this is crazy. Thank you so much. Like, you know, I love the name. Like, I'll cherish it forever. And he was like, I hope to see you soon after Paris. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Michael,
Send the jet.
We
if
all
you
going.
wanna, you know, just let me borrow the yacht real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
wait,
saying.
I don't have a yacht. I don't have a yacht for y'all, but we did have T-shirts made, the FAFO for life. Am I right or am I right? You know
If
what I'm
you
saying?
know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I was talking to Jade and I was like, I just feel like y'all deserve these shirts anyway. I know that the Golden Girls is the name that we stuck to and
Yes.
that we went with, but I just
Yes.
felt like FAFO for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Go around and find
But
out.
only the real know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But if you don't, we are known as the Golden Girls. That was on point.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Y'all are the
you.
bomb. Y'all are the
Thank
bomb.
you.
Truly, truly. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything.
Thank you.
Y'all are